What is going on YouTube? Brandon here, bringing you my first ever Combat Arms commentary, and this is not live commentary, as you can tell, this is non-live, so I'm just going to go talk about what this game is, and how I got to play it, and all that stuff. So, let's just start with the basics. This is a first-person shooter game, kind of like Call of Duty, but not too much like Call of Duty. When you spawn, you got a spawn shield, 3 seconds, so you can't get shot for 3 seconds or naded or anything. In this game, there is a lot of explosions. People tend to stick to explosives more than a gun. There's gear, unlike Call of Duty, where Call of Duty just has guns. There's gear that you can use to boost your speed, your stamina. Yeah, you do have stamina, just like Call of Duty. And you can boost your like armor, or yeah, just pretty much basic stuff. There's also characters that you can use, which are special characters, which allow you to have special weapons such as miniguns, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, first aid kits, and all that stuff. But they are most lobbies don't allow them, so I don't use them because they are kind of annoying at times. I don't want to be shot by just a fucking minigun that shoots 400 bullets in under like 10 seconds. So I find it not fair to others who can't afford it, because they are quite expensive, and some of us just try to play the game fair, and we don't try to use specials, so I don't try to use them, and yeah, it's just how I see it. There's also rocket launchers, which are not specials, such as the RPG and I think the Law, and there's another one, but I can't quite remember it. Some lobbies don't allow those. I use them, but not in games like this. There's different game modes, such as Elimination, which is kind of like Team Deathmatch. There is One-Man Army, which I think is like free-for-all. I don't know. I only play like Elimination and 2 others. There's a Quarantine Region, which is kind of like an infection. Like, best way I could describe it is when we were kids, I don't know how many people played infected tag, and one person would tag another kid, and they would become their, like, part of their team. It's kind of like that. Like, if you hit somebody, like, as a mutant, now they're a mutant, so you guys can go get another mutant, but you can also die as a mutant. But the reason I use my RPGs in that game mode is because, the guns, they do like, I think it's 1 to 2 damage per shot, which doesn't really help when the mutants have about 300 HP or health. So rockets do like a good 50 to 100. So it's highly advised to use rockets and stuff in that, unless you want to just waste your time shooting bullets around. So yeah, I use rockets on that, and a lot of grenades, and some bouncing betties. There's also mines and stuff like that. You do have to buy your items, and you can't buy them permanently. Well, some you can, but yeah, so you're pretty much putting out money weekly, like if it was your bills or something. So yeah, you gotta buy your items weekly, monthly, or 3 months. So it can get quite expensive, but you have enough money to suffice for this when you're next level. For other game modes, there's Fire Team, which is kind of like Nazi zombies in Call of Duty, but it doesn't have like unlimited rounds. It goes up to 20, 15, 8 or something. It goes up to a few different selection rounds. So yeah, it's kind of like Call of Duty Zombies, but it's pretty difficult when you're playing on extreme mode. So yeah, I never beat extreme mode, but I don't play it too often. When I do play it, I play it on hard or normal, because extreme mode is too many rounds, and I don't know why people play on extreme mode when none of us can beat it. So I don't know. I use my minigun and shit in that because that's allowed in there, because you're not killing players, you're killing zombies. So I use a minigun and stuff in that. So that's about the only game mode I use miniguns and tons of nades and bouncing betties and stuff in. So yeah, I find that normal, because everybody else is. For the minigun, you need to use a special character, like I said, and they can boost your speed up high, but I seem to run faster without a special character than I do with one. So yes, pretty awkward, as everybody uses special characters to run faster. But yeah, what else could we talk about this game? I think I just covered a lot in like 5 minutes. Come on, guys, throw me some suggestions, even though I won't be able to hear them. Throw them. Okay, I'm talking about my neighbors. But yeah, there is also like a ton of different guns. It's not like the limited Call of Duty, like you got what, like 5 SMGs, 8 assault rifles. It's not like 30 guns. I'm talking about like it's 150 guns probably, I would say. There is variants of guns, such as the P90. There's like the P90, there's a P90 TR, there's like a camouflage one, and no, you can't camouflage your gun. You have to buy them camouflage. Meaning, if you buy a camouflage gun, they're most likely going to cost more. And some guns and some items do cost real money, so you would have to put out like real money to buy these NX points, they're called. So if you want to buy like, I'm trying to think of an item that costs NX. Okay, there's this rocket launcher or grenade launcher. I think it's the XM25. I think it's called. That costs NX points. So if you want to buy that, you gotta like actually buy these NX points with the karma coin. Cards such as like the I don't know, like when you go to your stores and you see like gift cards and shit. It's kind of like that, but it's for a game. So yeah, I don't know how many you get per card. I never bought them. There's free surveys that you can do. I don't do those though. I never cared about the NX. I mean, like I don't use money things that cost NX anyways. They're pointless to me. I can suffice with my own kind of like free guns. They're not hard to use. There is also different variants of like assault rifles and snipers and miniguns and machine guns and all that shit. They have variants of all type of guns. They're camouflaged or either have attachments, and you can buy your own attachments for certain guns. Like this P90 that I'm using, I can buy that's just a normal P90 that I have, but I bought a suppressor for it. As you can see, I can't buy a scope with it because it already comes with its own scope, which you see me scoping a few times, and I can't buy my own clip for it, like extended mags, because it already comes with its own extended mags or its own normal mag, and I don't see how you would extend something that looks like that. So I guess that's why they said you can't buy extended mags for this gun. I know the P90TR comes with its own suppressor. I don't know if it's like any more damage or anything. I know it comes with its own suppressor. That's all I know about it. I know it's more commonly used than a normal P90, but I think it costs NX or no, it's really high rank, and I don't have that rank, so yeah, I'm only, I think it's second lieutenant rank 2, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm like the golden bar, and it has 2, so I'm a gold bar 2. I don't know if that's second lieutenant. I'm pretty sure it is, but that's what I am. You can also, like, at the end of this game, you'll see that I spin this wheel, and this wheel pretty much can give you these things called customization parts. Now, these parts can be used to boost your accuracy, your rate of fire, or your damage. Now, there is a chance of failure when using these parts on your gun. You need like 20 for the, like, there's level 1 to boost, and there's level 2, then there's level 3. I highly suggest going with level 3 straight off, because if you use level 1, then go to level 2, then go to level 3, you're pretty much paying like double almost, if not triple sometimes because of the failure. So I suggest going right to level 3. And there is a 50% chance that you can fail. You can boost this percentage chance by like 3k GP, which I don't like advise doing, because you get these customization parts pretty quickly and pretty commonly. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you fail or not, because they're pretty common. So yeah, there's accuracy, which is pretty tough on some guns, because if you use this P90 is pretty accurate. It goes left and right a little bit. That's just the recoil and shit, but it's pretty accurate. But when you use something like the minigun, if you ever see a minigun used, it goes left and right way too much. So yeah, its accuracy is really good to boost on certain guns. And the customization parts are those little red toolboxes. The little purple and the red symbols are pretty much like, you can use those to make your gun an old school gun. Like, I can turn a revolver into like a musket with those. So yeah, that's about all I have to cover in this video. Maybe I'll do some more covering in the next video, but now that you know about combat arms, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you want, drop a favorite if you want, subscribe if you want. I could use those because it's just starting out. It's up to you though. I'm not asking for you to subscribe. I'm just saying if you want to. So, for now, peace out.